Minasan konnichiwa und willkommen. And today we're going to be talking about my favorite cuisines from around the world. Yep, many different cuisines from around the world. From Europe to Asia to South America. My number one favorite culinary cuisine is Chinese. Yep, you heard me right, Chinese. Whether it's Americanized or authentic, doesn't matter. It's always going to be great no matter what. The different foods they have in actual Chinese and Americanized Chinese dishes are truly inspiring. Like the famous General Tso's chicken, that stuff is so good. You should definitely try the General Tso's chicken if you haven't already. And the orange chicken, well, the ones from Kahiki, it will send your taste buds to a whole new level. In Americanized Chinese dishes, vegetables are usually used as a garnish or a side dish, while in actual Chinese dishes, vegetables are emphasized. In American Chinese restaurants, including those all-you-can-eat buffets, have those oyster pails. In the United Kingdom, they call the delivery Chinese takeaway. But in America, we call it Chinese takeout. Yep, Chinese takeout. Something that I love to death. My number 2 favorite foreign dish is Italian. Italiano. If you live in Spain, Mexico, Portugal, Brazil, or Italy. Italian food is truly what they call one of the most elegant pieces of culinary cuisine in the world. Mostly with its many different pizza and pasta options, like spaghetti, orgetti, omelette, and linguine, vermicelli, tortellini, macaroni, lasagna, ziti, ravioli, fettuccine, etc. And their pizza options, woo boy. Like, if you go to Chicago, you definitely got to check out that pizzeria called Pizzeria Uno. And there's another awesome pizzeria in that same exact city called Pizzeria Due for their awesome deep dish pizzas from Chicago. While the New York style pizza came from New York by Gennaro Lombardi back in 1905. And those pizzas were actually like 5 cents at the time. Nowadays, they're like worth, like, I believe like 15 to 20 bucks a pizza. But my favorite pizza joints are Pizza Hut and Papa Murphy's. Because Pizza Hut's stuffed crust meat lovers pizza and Papa Murphy's $5 pizzas are truly amazing. Well, in terms of Papa Murphy's delicious mouth-watering pepperoni pizzas with that zesty Italian sauce and the mouth-watering Italian cheeses like mozzarella, parmesan, and provolone. My number 3 favorite foreign cuisine is French, Francais. The French are very serious about their yummy, elegant desserts. And their beautiful French baguettes, les baguettes de tradition française. Oh boy. There's a lot of French baguette bakeries if you live in Paris, France, or surrounding areas in France, where they speak Français Parisien or Français Quebecois if you live in the Canadian province of Quebec. But the French baguettes, the escargot, and the crème brûlée are truly some of the most fascinating pieces of French culture I've ever seen. And you gotta see those views of the Eiffel Tower during the day. Trust me, the Eiffel Tower automatically thinks you of brunch when you bring some slices of French baguettes and some French fruits. Sacre bleu! Merci beaucoup. My number 4 favorite foreign food is German. Deutsch, if you live in Deutschland. Or Deutsche, if you live in Nippon, which is Japan. The Germans are very serious about their pork, chicken, and beef. But their Wiener Schnitzel is easily one of the best ways to experience some German delicacies by trying some different sausages. You know, like the Bratwurst and the Wiener Schnitzel, which actually came from Austria. But the German population in Germany loves it just as much as Austria does, along with its neighbor in Switzerland, which I believe is east of Germany, south of France, if I'm not mistaken. And the German desserts, like the Black Forest cake, man, you definitely gotta try it if you ever visit Germany, Deutschland. My 5th favorite ethnic food is Japanese, Nihongo, if you live in Japan, or Japanisch sprechen if you live in Germany. Japan is very serious about their seafood, and their chicken teriyaki is something to die for. Well, the one from Kahiki, which mostly specializes in Japanese and Chinese cuisine. The Japanese sushi is truly one of the most fascinating pieces of Japanese culture in the world, along with its mouth-watering desserts that are usually associated with anime, which is foreign animation from around the world, not just Japan alone. But the sushi is what really keeps me coming back, and the ramen really gets you inspired. Mostly the shrimp-flavored ramen from Marujan. I tell you, no one does ramen noodles better than Marujan, which actually have English and Spanish commercials on the official Marujan YouTube page, where they actually have the Marujan commercials in English y Español. No te preocupes, mi amigos. Okay, that should be it for part 1 of my favorite cuisines. Stay tuned for part 2, where I talk about the other 5 favorite cuisines from around the world. I'll catch you guys in part 2. Auf Wiedersehen, meine Freunde.